Going to be the Rel, as now Viper, a consideration of the Jhin, and that will just be locked in. This is something that Viper has been teased about in the past, of course, just hopping on the bus a little bit on the Jhin, but we haven't seen Jhins be a lot more relevant than I would like to admit, because I am a known Jhin anti, not a huge fan of this champion, but we know that in a composition, especially one like this, it can work exceptionally well. With layering the CC. Deadly.
Yeah, and they will be going for a lane swap in the situation. So we talked about how the lane advantages were there for Honor Life Esports.
Stacking up this wave.
But,
wait.
Sylvie,
he prepped
the camps and just left.
What? What? What?
Well, you know, I'm hearing the noise, I'm hearing the jingle.
Yeah, I feel like it's a
well,
bot.
You know, Sylvie is going to kill. Well, he doesn't kill. He's an Ivan, but he is going to take the camp. He's getting stolen.
Oh God, no! How could it go this wrong?
This is the worst case scenario.
And he knows. He knows as well as, oh God, okay, well at least he'll be able to come over and smite this, like he's prepped it so he can take it away.
I think a big factor was Delight roaming up by the backing.
I think Delight sort of scouted it and saw the fact that those camps were taken away. So maybe it was just a bit of a gambit that went wrong. But absolutely went wrong, like real bad. It's all right. Zeka gonna now try and add a bit of damage onto Calyx. But the problem, you would be the one to let us know about that, as Delight goes for a huge journey inside the wall, which was very cool. The grenade dances on top of Jiwoo there.
You know, you can go in the enemy jungle. If their camps aren't up, you just do stuff mid or whatever.
Yep. And Calyx does get the help of the Trigger Seed, but
observing situations where you just watch the enemy jungler take an objective.
Well, he pressed some buttons here. Still, Grasping Root's going to come down, and Sylvie's going to take a fair bit of damage. And so Sylvie's once again going to make friends with the jungle, and then Peanut is going to kill it. And that's going to be sad for the Ivan. So it's kind of unfair, you know, because he just keeps leaving the lane. Viper very safe on this Jhin. And, yeah, Sylvie gets the bad news here. And there goes the camp.
He didn't have Smite anyway, so it was pretty higher bar than some of these players previously realized.
Well, let's see whether this execution is going to work out, as Doran trying to create as much space as possible. Teleports come in from Zeka, though, and so Doran, now with the Dominus popped, is, you know, at least has to use a decently large cooldown, but no flash required or anything like that. And now some grubs being taken at the same time. Honor Life Esports sort of doing double duty as they do take down the first grub. Zeka and Delight just trying to keep them in control, and all 5 members of Hanwha are here. There's K'Sante in the bottom lane, so no fighting here for Nongshim.
The game has just been Sylvie's friends being killed, and we see Daisy die there, we saw the camps dying.
Well, there's a Solar Flare, has to be flashed, as the curtains are still called. Calyx soaking a few of these bullets.
Which would you prefer to have at 13 minutes?
I feel like the Liandry's is better, as Viper is just going to flash and kill Jiwoo.
Yep. Well,
Jiwoo's cleanse was not enough to cleanse him out of the death chamber.
Oh, and they're taking plates as well. You know, just when I was like, things aren't looking so bad.
Well, there's a Solar Flare. Teleport to come in as well, as now Mihail's gone all out. Zeka just trying to do the damage here as Calyx jumping in. Good Q going to connect, and that is the full stack of the explosive charge. Zeka.
Goal lead is now 3,000. It's gotten bigger.
Yeah. Seems like it's not necessarily positive. My God, Peanut does so much damage. It is absolutely ridiculous. Sylvie not going to be able to get over to the Dragon Pit as Viper turns up. Deadly Flourish. There's the curtains being called once again. Guga's going to have to eat all of these bullets because Sylvie would die if he took one. And in goes Delight because, of course, he is here. And the Grasping Roots are going to come down. Jiwoo finding an ultimate as Peanut taking a fair bit of damage, but Viper gets another one. Remember, the Dancing Grenade needs to be a little bit worrisome of this. Okay, Calyx looking for that flank angle. Peanut could be some food for the Tristana. As Delight looking for an angle, and Calyx just gets the heck out of there because Doran is really big. Moving into this POG vote, this one feels all about the nut.
And this one, just Viper finding the damage, gets the root. Fourth shot, flash Q.
Yeah, Nongshim just not really finding the confidence. There's Mihail once again trying to deal with Zeka, and Delight is obviously here. This time they have Crocodile as well, though, so Doran's going to be able to cut him down. There's going to be Doran possibly falling, no. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. As Rift Herald is just going to miss. Okay.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm not even blaming Peanut for that. That was going to be sick. He was like, guys, finish the turret.
Finish the turret. I'll get the charge.
One. They didn't finish the turret. They didn't get the memo, right?
Yeah. I know people have a lot of thoughts when it comes to Jhin builds. This is the agreed upon one here in the LCK. Is Doran taking a fair bit of damage from the explosive charge. Calyx, I don't think is going to be able to kill him, but still is looking for an angle.
Doran just a master of the walk strategy there.
He just really did walk, didn't he?
Yeah. Really well played.
Yep. Delight is now here, also walking, as Zenith plating in also. That's going to deny a bit of damage as Doran, he's back once again. As Mihail underneath the turret, don't know about that one. He's going to try and mitigate the CC, doesn't quite do it, and he still tanks a heck of a lot. So lost everything, and inner turret's dead, and there's another flash, and curtains have been called, and Jiwoo is going to be able to at least escape from Viper, who's going to get crashed into. Magnet Storm comes down, Calyx is here as well, Viper's going to cleanse, and Mihail is going to be needed as well. Okay,
just keep
Cinders, and he's blast coning. He's now just behind enemy lines entirely. Is he going to be able to just get Baron for his team?
Keep running!
Oh god, if there was another Cinder, there is another Cinder. There's another Cinder! Orcs, there's a Cinder! He's going to stand on another Cinder! Oh god, and he just walks away from the Q. The explosive charge isn't going to be slowing him down. He even turns for an auto attack to get the speed up, and he's out of there. 10 health, not sure about that one as the Baron. Down to about 6,000. Nongshim are going to come on over. Let's see whether Sylvie can get into the pit. It looks like the answer is no. That's going to be secured by Peanut. Now Doran down to his Steric Shield, and he might actually die here. 1-for-1 so far in the fight. But the Baron's still going over to Humble Life Esports. They get out of the pit and they're looking for even more. Deadly Flourish comes down. Delight going to be in range. Solar Flare going to connect onto Mihail, and he is just dead. The flash forward from Zeka. He'll fight. Ooh, the rocket actually avoided very nicely, and some Cinders.
He's coming.
And Delight. Oh, he stops him! And there's the explosion of all of those beautiful Cinders. Oh, Delight.
Anyone actually is really focused on it. HLE, looks like Peanut's going to go solo. He's like, whatever, I'll do it. You guys keep pushing. But the game seems to have kind of fallen apart for Nongshim.
Yeah, it is certainly feeling like it's in favor of Humble Life Esports.
Just a tad.
The 12,000 gold lead may have something to do with it. Well, that rocket didn't actually connect. Deadly Flourish comes down, and now we've got curtains. Jiwoo tanking a couple of them. My god, okay, yeah. A fourth bullet, if it lands onto Jiwoo, he may just die, but it's not going to come on through. Deadly Flourish also missing, and now the engage has come in. Guga is just kind of accidentally dead. That is Calyx falling down as well. That big one did so much damage, as now Viper is just wandering towards them. The flash in, the Deadly Flourish, and that is going to be another one. There is the ace. They only lose Doran, and there goes the Nexus. A clean 2-0 here for Humble Life Esports. And my goodness, okay, so basically what happens, Peanut, he picks Shyvana in a series, looks terrible, but then comes back in the next one, and he's an absolute god.
Yep, it's that easy, you know. I think definitely some mistakes from Nongshim that they're going to kick themselves over. The start of the game, I think the idea was good, the execution wasn't, but, you know, this was the expected outcome.
Wow, congratulations.
Locked, yeah, and I think Humble Life Esports needed a convincing win like this.